Alright, so this is the setup. So I'm gonna get right into it. So you can see like the instructions are pretty thin. Let me actually zoom in a bit. Like it's nicely colored, laid out. I mean, these ones aren't, but it's simple. It's simple enough. So I think this is gonna be pretty small, judging by the size of the wings. You can see here, these decals. Those are the size of the wings. So this guy's from Gundam X, which is a show that not a lot of people like. I like it, but I think it's because I didn't pay attention. This is the first one. The one that we're building. The upgraded version is this guy here. Let me see if I can show it without... Yeah, that's Gundam XX. So we're making the first version, which is just Gundam X. Maybe I should start with pan aligning first. You see how it has like a small shallow line here? You would put the pan aligning ink into there and it would just kind of run through. And then it starts to give you like nice details. Because if you don't do pan aligning, it ends up looking really flat in the end. Yeah, you see how the leg has like these lines here? That's just pan aligning. And it adds like a nice bit of detail. But just like that, that is the goal. So that's the goal. We're gonna make that. The directions are kinda... Well, they're in Japanese, first of all. So I'm gonna try my best. You start with this part, becomes that part, and then you add these parts on. Do you think the face recognition focus is gonna work on it? Probably not. There you go. Now that's a Gundam. Next, so that's the head. That's done. I can actually probably just pop that on the body right now. Nice. Alright, next. So it looks like we're getting into the arms now. This is nice though, I like how this looks. Very angular. I don't like this. See, the thing is, when they do Gundam limbs, you really want it to be fastened in properly. This one is just... I can already foresee trying to pose this and getting really frustrating because everything just keeps falling off. Alright, now I can make the hands. And then the arms are done. Then after that, all that's left are the legs and the wings. Alright, so now... Wow, it really doesn't want to focus on that. There we go. Yeah. It ain't a Gundam until you have like enormous shoulders. Alright. Okay, we have the waist too, I forgot about that. The waist is usually quick. In fact, I might just do that next. something? Where do you stick this on? You really just have to shove this like right up there. Oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me I missed one tiny little thing to put in there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, I just have to do this. I just have to tear this apart, it's fine. See, that's what happens. That's the part that I hate. Okay, so that is PC1. It's just another one of these. When you just like miss one tiny little thing and you have to go backwards. Alright, I'm gonna quickly panel line this. Okay, so we're actually almost done, I guess. You gotta make the feet first. That's the first cleared runner. This is why I usually do the panel lining when it's in the runners. Because look at how little room I have to hold this. Alright, so just put this here. Just have to make sure I don't touch the wet part. Alright, next. Actually, that's... Huh. That's all it is for the shoes, I guess. The rest is just the legs. D14, D13, D11, DC11. Okay. Lots coming out of this runner. It's trying to feel into my wrist. Alright, where's PC11? So I'm guessing these are the knees. They seem similar to the elbows. Okay, so I am now... It's not... Okay, it wasn't visible, I was confused for a second. Okay, I see. So this is one leg, this is the second leg. Okay, I don't know why it took me so long to find it. So 21 and 22. That's that is that. I need to put a sticker there. Ugh. It needs a tiny little red triangle. I'm trying to get it to focus. I don't think it can focus that close. Right leg of the forbidden one. I could probably just pop that on right now. Alright, so now I just gotta do that again. I mean, that's pretty simple for the leg, huh? Gotta make sure this turns correctly. Okay, it does. You gotta make sure with like the joints and stuff that it actually flexes the correct way. I feel like a teacher is showing off a picture book to like the class. All right, we have a full form. All right, now we have to do the gun, which should be quick. It's only a few parts. So the whole thing about the Gundam X Gundams, so I showed off this guy at the beginning of the stream. This is like the second version of this Gundam. So this is Gundam X. The whole thing with these guys, the way it works, these guys are like inspired by like a satellite design. That's why the wings are super shiny. The whole gimmick with the Gundam X is that like the main character's Gundam has like, whenever they need to use their main gun, they call like a laser as like a power source from the moon. Like a laser shoots from the moon and like the Gundam absorbs it and then it fires off like a giant energy blast. Which is why like both of these guys, they have like guns. Just like shoulder mounted guns. So then they get the power from the moon and then they like, it's the equivalent of having an alt, but for a Gundam. How threatening. So I just paste the stickers directly onto it, as far as I can see. That X was a bit nicer, because like it has like clear plastic that you put on top of the stickers to give it a more like honeycomb-esque look. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the huge stickers that are just gonna stay exposed, but it's what Bandai wants. I don't understand why they gave it like a texture, if you can see that. Like, what's the purpose of that if you're just gonna cover it with a giant sticker? It looks kind of cheap. Maybe for the sticker to stick better, or textures when you push down the sticker even more. I mean, I can try pushing it down. Okay, I think I ruined the sticker. Whoops, I used my nail a bit, and it, whoops. Okay, maybe if I do it like this. You might be onto something, though. I'm just using the back of my nail. Okay. I think you might actually... Yeah, I think you're onto something. I don't know if it's gonna focus well enough. Yeah, you can kind of see a texture now. Yeah, I think you're onto something, Ivy. Like, I could see it in person pretty clearly. I don't think it picks up on camera too well. It just adds a nice textured feel, so it seems like it has more detail. rather than just being a giant flat sticker. Yeah, nice. Okay. And now they all go on like a shish kebab or something, as far as I can see. I think the camera really wants to focus on... Yeah, for some reason it really wants to focus on the Gundam. I don't know if it's because it has a face. Alright, so this fits onto the back of the gun, like this, like so. There's actually quite a few weapons to build. So we have like this shoulder mounted thing, so that's a D23. Yeah, we're close to the end. Okay, it looks like a Gatling gun that I'm building right now. This sticks on the end of this. It's just this tiny, like, shoulder-mounted Gatling gun thing. Alright, so I put these two together. And then this goes on top of that. I still have a worrying amount of stickers left. Whatever. Okay, let's put this here. I'm trying to figure out how this is supposed to mount. So it's like a shoulder-mounted... Oh, I see. It's supposed to be like that, and then like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like how that looks. Okay. So now what? So that's... Yeah, that's Gundam X, all right. I guess I'll make the gun and the beam saber next. Alright, we'll just put that to the side for now. Alright. So now we just gotta put this second half on there. How do I pull this out now? It was extending just fine before. There we go. Yeah, it was kind of stuck. Okay, now it's a ton of stickers to add. Yeah, it needs like 4 stickers for this gun. Do I even want to add them? Because I already did the panel lining, right? So it's like, do I really need to add these like black line stickers onto it? I mean, I'll add it, I guess. Alright, so that one goes there. You can always remove it. That's what I'm thinking too, right? Like if I don't like it, I'll just take it off. I mean, I guess it's okay. The stickers are really difficult just because like they're all labeled in katakana for some reason, if you could see that. Which is a lot harder than just having numbers. Okay. Because I just have to like, I have to match the symbols and double check, triple check. There, I'm kind of like shifting the stickers around just so that they're in the right spot. But I think that looks alright. Better than not having them, perhaps. Yeah. Okay, the gun's done. That is interesting, because I'm seeing that... That is a cool way to store a gun. Hang on. It just becomes part of the backpack. Listen, I prefer that over the hip holster that like all of these Gundams usually have. That's cool. I like that. Alright. I like how the gun just becomes another wing. Okay. So that's what this is. I thought this was a shield, but I guess not. So that explains what this is. I was wondering. It just looks like a shotgun. So I put these two together. That's a weird. It's like a gun, but it's a shield. I like it. I don't like that it requires like 4 more stickers though. I paid for the stickers, I'll use the stickers. Trying to get it to focus. I think it's like focus. I think because it has like face recognition, it keeps focusing on the Gundam. Yeah, there you go. There we go. That's such a weird gun. I kind of like it. Is it like overkill to have the Gatling gun on your shoulder and then like a shield gun? And then you have this giant like cannon that gets power from the moon? Okay, so how does this work? So over the thing. Alright, now I need to figure out... Okay, beam saber last. That's the last thing here. So this seems to be done. Okay, so that's the beam saber. It actually comes off the gun. That's interesting. So it's just an optional sort of attachment. What an interesting Gundam, huh? Okay, now I need to figure out how the gun actually works. Like how he's just casually just holding the gun to the side. Alright, let's see how this... I saw this coming. I just want to make that very clear. The moment I put this arm together, I'm like, that is not going to hold. This tiny little nub is not going to hold an arm on. Okay, so it has to go like this, and then like that, and then these rotate out. But it's the wrong way. What? Oh, do you have to take it off first? I guess. Because it's gonna be open the wrong way. Alright, one sec. Unless I'm like missing something very obvious. Okay. And then this is like a puzzle to get this to... Okay, like that. No, like this. And then this. Okay, got it. Posing Gundams is not easy. I'm worried I'm gonna break this. Am I gonna break this? Let me double check these instructions. If only they weren't in Japanese. I'll keep this in view so you can read along. How in the... What in tarnation? Okay, so it wants it to be like... Okay, so let me rotate this back. So it's like that. And then... Okay, so it goes like this. Ah, okay, I get it, I got it. Because then this is the plan to finish the stream of the built Gundam. We are actually... Yeah! I just have to attach the hand correctly onto the gun, but yeah, that's complete. Let's see if I can properly attach the hand. Posing Gundams is a pain, isn't it? I can't get this hand thing off. It's funny, when you actually need to get this off, it's impossible. When you have your Gundam like fully built, fully posed, and on display, and you need to like repose it just slightly, these things won't stay on. The duality of Gunpla. He looks way too casual. I need to like get a proper pose going. I need to take this gun out of his hand, I think. I hate this arm already, man. Like, it just keeps coming off. Hey, there we go. Now that looks pretty good. It's got his, like, satellite cannon and all that. Gundam X is cool. I know it was cancelled. I know people don't like Gundam X. I know it only has like 38 episodes or something. Gundam X was cool. Alright. So I will be heading out. Thank you guys for joining, and I hope to see you next time. Hope you have a great night or rest of your day, and I'll catch you all next time.